Well, hello there. I am back. I threatened that I would be back, and here I am. I'm assuming that these are the ones that are not filled out yet, so I'm gonna shuffle them and just pick the 15 and 16 because I forgot yesterday. 16 is gonna be the one in the back. Right. Right. Had to make a pause because I am ill with, I assume, the flu or something. And I realized that for most people, Vlogmas is talking about the things that they did that day. And I'm just doing this DIY poetry promptmas chaos calendar thing. Sorry. So anyway, as I was saying, sorry I'm pausing so much, it's because I have a lot of phlegm. And I don't want that noise to be captured along with my ugly ass face. And it's actually pretty good that my camera is so bad. Right, so today I went out to send a gift to a friend, and it was a whole mission because I needed something and I needed a mug for that thing. It was a mug cozy. I'm a beginner knitter, and I want to do complete projects and gift them. I have been trying to learn crochet as well. So far I have not been successful. I might ask my mom to try to teach me because none of the tutorials on YouTube seem to be working with me. Maybe it's a me problem. I don't know. But yeah, that was the whole thing. We were about and yeah, I just bought a couple of things to put in the package and send it because my friend doesn't really like Christmas, so pardon. I had to make it less Christmassy as possible. The least Christmassy as possible. That's what I wanted to say. And I was just disassociating the whole time. I forgot a lot of things at home. Yeah, it was a whole thing. And I also, because I am still ill, I forgot to make the card because I hand make my cards. So I was doing it this morning, and then kinda ran out of time, and one of the things I had writing in it, and that was the thing that I glued upside down, and I only realized when I was sitting down and putting everything together in the box. Uh, I mean, I'm a mess, so she will understand. And I also just wrote what was written in that particular thing on the side of the card, so yeah. Uh, yeah, I just sent one card and then I wrote a message separate from that because there wasn't a lot of space in the card since it was pop up, a simple kind of pop up, not the pop up where you open and the whole thing bursts out. It's just the kind of pop up where a little thing like a butterfly or something pops out. So yeah, that's what I was doing, and also I went and picked up a book for my brother because he's picking up drawing as a hobby, and I wanted to provide um, something to motivate him to pursue that hobby because having hobbies is good. Personally, I've been knitting. That's been helping me a lot because it's like stimming, but you also doing something at the same time. And yeah, that was it. Then I forgot my USB stick, so I couldn't do any work at the library, which is what I usually do. And we returned, and there was someone uh, chewing on an apple, a noisy chewer at that. It's not just the crunch; it's the whole noise, and I have misophonia. That's why I have chronic ear infections. Yeah, and this one is pretty bad. Pretty bad. But I'm treating it. I'm treating it. So, yeah. Chamomile tea with some honey and some of my knitting. Yeah. It's not the professional kind. This side looks like rubbish. But since it's for a cup this size, it's actually not that bad. Um, Pause again, sorry. I imagine someone finding this randomly and going like, what the hell is this bitch doing here? Like, this isn't engaging content, there's nothing here. But to that I say, whatever, man. Look, when YouTube started, it was just a platform for people to upload whatever the hell they wanted. There wasn't monetization, there were no ads, there was nothing. The first video is a guy at the zoo. Yeah. So for day 15, which was yesterday, not today, we have write a poem that uh, returns to the cerebral, featuring a real, a red herring sorry, a red herring, and one Scott. Uh, I have no idea what the hell I wrote. Look. Yeah. This is just so that if someone finds this, they don't think that I pre-wrote any of this shit. Obviously, like, the quality speaks for itself. Walt Scott. Oh. Let me pause this and try to figure out. The word was wainscot. My brain is working at maybe 20% capacity. Uh, and day 16, which is today, is write a poem that learns an important lesson about getting what you paid for, featuring optometer, and glitter. That, yeah, and glitter. Okay, so let's try to make this quick so that it doesn't go for too long. Back. I don't know what, how long it took me to finish this. I should have looked at the time and said it, but yeah. So this is for day 15. No title. The prompt was write a poem that returns to the cerebral, featuring a red herring and wainscot. Wainscot is a type of moth, and it could also be the bottom part of a wall made of wood. In case you didn't know, like I also didn't know. No title. With the brain so drowsy and wonky, naturally the poem had to land on something cerebral and funky instead of something easier on the hand. But loads of toads hop on roads, green and sticky, croaking and squeaking. A mouse and a moose have learned the codes, and they can now spot a red herring. Back we are at the beginning, speaking of brains and cerebral healing, with our eyes fixed on the yellow wainscot, a great fuzzy moth, suckling on the rot. That's day 15. Wow. This one is shorter. That one was longer. Obviously. So the prompt was write a poem that learns an important lesson about getting what you paid for, featuring heptameter and glitter. Heptameter is a poem. With 7 metrical feet. Stressed and stressed. And 14 syllables per verse. I just went with 14 syllables, for 14 syllables per verse. Yeah, because I never practiced this type of poetry, so this is a four verse poem with 14 metrical syllables per verse, I think. I don't know. I can hardly count syllables. I mean, I can count syllables, just not the feet. Yeah, whatever. So no title. The crafter bought some bright pink glitter for a gown so fine. Saving was a priority, see? All that glitter is gold. Sewing then, all the glitter darkened and fell right down. What a shame! The gown was no longer fine, and it looked old. Was that an heptameter? I don't know, and I don't care. This has been today's poem, and I'm gonna put it right at the bottom of the pile. And yeah. Oh god, this is long again. Nobody's watching this. Why am I doing this? I don't know. Maybe because I don't really care that much, and I'm just doing this mostly for myself. I don't know what I'm gonna do in the future, but I find this quite entertaining, though I forget some days. Yeah. And that's it for today. I will be back, and that is a threat.